Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me vlog. I have some exciting things going on for the day. So I thought it'd be a really great idea if I did another one of those get ready with me vlogs that I just kind of like talk with you guys while I get ready. Something that I just started doing, guys, is actually using a color corrector in this color here, kind of like an orangey shade. I've been using this one. It's specifically for any darkness that you have in your face to color correct that. So if you have really dark circles and you want to look less tired, you want to use like a red corrector first. But we sometimes see with people who have a lot of pigmentation underneath the eye area, they use a red, right, which is a little bit more intense. So that's if you have a lot of darkness under your eyes. I also feel like I started correcting this also, like I have some darkness around my lips, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I never did this before, but like this section of my face, even after putting on foundation, it just never looked flawless. And I feel like this area, if you want your lip color to look really nice, you have to color correct it, especially if you're Latina like me, or if you just grow a lot of hair. I'm a really hairy person. Definitely use a corrector like this one. This is from Smashbox, and I actually really love this corrector because it's super creamy. See? Like you can just easily blend this with your finger, right? So anywhere you have darkness. So I just basically do it around my lips and a little bit under my eyes if I feel like they're a little darker than usual. And then I'm going to go in with this really amazing product by IT Cosmetics. It's a CC cream, but it gives you a really nice matte, full coverage finish, even though it is a color correcting cream. You would think that I would blend this out first, but I'm actually just going to leave it where it is, and then just with the foundation, I'm just going to blend it right on top. Just to kind of like mix the two colors together, and I feel like that's what gives me the most coverage around that area. I like to apply it with this beauty blender today, and I'm only going to blend it out a little bit under my eyes because this is where the concealer goes. I got on the scale this morning and I just realized I gained 4 pounds. I was going down and now I'm like 4 pounds, and I'm like, what's going on? You know, so I have to cut back on the carbs because I just noticed that my metabolism actually slowed down. I'm about to be 33 in a few days, or like in a week or two. I was the type of girl who would have like 7 tacos al pastor and I would get bloated for the night, but then the next morning my stomach was flat and I never gained weight. Like I couldn't gain weight. So yeah. So now I'm like, what is going on? I really have to watch what I eat. I have to cut back on the carbs. It's my favorite. Like pan dulce is like my guilty pleasure. Tortillas, come on, like all the bomb stuff, you know? But I do feel like when I eat healthier and cleaner, I don't crave a lot of food like that anymore. But I feel like when I eat it, I'm like, I'm wanting it more and more and more. So I'm going to do this concealer. I've actually been enjoying it. I didn't like it at the beginning, guys. It's by Tarte. It's called the Creaseless Concealer. And I didn't like it at first because it was just so sticky and thick. But I started using it again, and then I realized how I've been missing out because it's actually, it does not crease. So I'm just going to put this under my eye area and blend it out with the beauty sponge. I'm using this new palette from Pop Beauty. They came out with this really insane makeup line of all of these colorful products. Let me show you. And I'm using this palette here, which is really nice. A lot of neutrals, and it has like these really beautiful glitters and like this marble shadow here, guys. It's really pretty. They have some other ones that are really beautiful as well. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm only using like these kind of neutral colors today. I'm not going to do anything insane with my makeup. Pop Beauty. Look at these. But yeah, I'm highly considering a tummy tuck after my next 2 babies because it's really hard, guys. When you have a C-section, I feel like it's just much harder to like burn the belly fat. And like that bottom section of your stomach, it's so hard to get rid of. Granted, it's only been 3 months for me, but if you can get a tummy tuck at the same time, ¿por qué no? So, for my birthday, oh my gosh, guys, I actually want to try some of these products out from Camila. You guys know Camila, right? She's been on YouTube for a long time. She has this awesome personal style. I love her. So she has this lip and cheek stain that I want to use. Her makeup line, it's a new makeup line. It's called Ela Luz. She is the light in Portuguese. And she sent me a few things. She sent me that and her 24 karat lip therapy. As a matter of fact, let's try this little baby out. Ooh, oh wow. Look how pretty. And so it has the gold flakes inside. Wow, I almost don't even want to use it. Let's use it though. It feels really nice on the lips. We're also going to do the cheek stain. Might as well use it up. So what else? Let's finish up the eye makeup. I'm going to be using one of the glitters from this palette. This is called the Light Show palette with all of the basics. And with these type of glitters, it's best to use your finger because you get the most control of where you want the glitter, and then also you pick up so much more with your finger than with a brush. Like that, just in the center. I'm also going to be using this one here, which is a little bit more of a copperish color, just to mix both of these all over the lid. What is one thing, I want to know from you guys in the comment section, what is like one thing that this pandemic and everything that has been happening in the world as of lately, what is that one thing that it has taught you guys? I know a lot of us see the world differently. We also don't take a lot of things that we used to for granted anymore. But is there a specific lesson that just really changed your perspective, or, you know, you see the world differently? So I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer all over my face. This one is from Laurel. I just kind of lay the brush like this and I just go back and forth. And I'm actually going to contour my nose, which is something I never do, but I'm going to try it out today. A ver si no me miro loca. Okay, so I'm going to take a tapered blending brush. By the way, Sigma just released this really amazing collection of all of these tapered brushes. Mine, I have been using them for different things. They are incredible. And there's a bigger one. Don't know where my bigger brush is, but they're all like tapered brushes like that, like blending brushes. They're really, really nice. So I'm going to use this one here, which would be the Soft Blend 10. Oh, here's my other one. Here's the other big one. So all of these guys, super nice, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do the contour for my nose. I really wanted to know from you guys, like, what is that one thing that really just changed the way that you live your life, or the way that you see the world? Like I said, for me, or I haven't told you, but for me, it's just really stepping into my own voice and not caring so much what people think, in a sense of like not saying what I truly feel, you know? And also embracing my personality, like in every sense of the word embrace, like just embracing who I am to the fullest. Because I feel like when I first started YouTube, I was so into like just being me, having fun. It was a hobby, and then it turned into a business, and I felt like I had to just be a lot more professional, and I felt like my personality didn't really fit into the professional aspect of YouTube. So I definitely, you know, changed so much, and I felt like I held myself back in a lot of different ways, and for whatever reason, and I think it is because of the pandemic and because we're all realizing how fragile life is and how uncertain life is, and how we only do have one, and we never know when the last moment that we're gonna have on this earth is. And so why not fully embrace who you were created to be, right? So that's why I really enjoy TikTok. I just started my TikTok a while ago, and I've been posting like crazy because I have so much fun just really letting my personality out and shining. And a lot of people have been saying that I'm so much more feisty and maybe I have an attitude. But the real me does have an attitude, to be honest with you. I have an attitude, not a bad attitude, but I have an attitude about life. I'm feisty. I am a feisty woman. I am feisty. And I don't know if it's because I'm Latina or because I'm tiny and I'm just feisty, but I'm feisty. And I never really show that on YouTube. And I feel like people think that I'm just like this super sweet person, and maybe that's what, and I am that, like that is who I am also, but I feel like that's why people feel like they can take advantage of me, you know, because they feel like she's just so sweet and so nice and you can just do whatever you want to her, and that's not the case. That's not the case. So I'm gonna bring that out. I'm more embracing that side of me more than anything, guys. And you know, someone that really inspired me to be this way is Shaun T from Beachbody. Shaun T, personal trainer. I follow him on Instagram. He just started following me back, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love Shaun T. So the fact that he's following me made me really happy. But yeah, he really embraces who he is, and he says, I don't care what people think, I'm gonna do me. And it's true, you're not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna like you. I actually had this girl, she said it in a really sweet way, you know, like, but she came up to me on Instagram. But she told me on Instagram, she's like, Dulce, I used to like you way more before when you didn't do TikTok, but now that you do TikTok, like, you're all creída. And someone else said, you know, this doesn't make you look good. And I was just like, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to change my personality for you? That's not gonna happen. But I feel like that's what these girls wanted me to do. Like, oh, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable, if you didn't like the way that I was acting. Would you like me to change for you? You know? And I responded back to her saying the same thing, like, life is too short. I'm having fun with my TikToks. You're taking them way too seriously, actually. And you know what else is really interesting too, guys? If you follow me on Twitter, I actually retweeted this. Oh, by the way, I'm using La Luz, the lip and cheek stain by Camila, and I'm using it on a beauty blender because it is kind of like a creamy formula, and I'm using powders, so I don't want to have it be streaky or anything like that, but I'm just dabbing it onto the cheeks just to kind of apply a little bit of color. I feel like this cheek stain would look really, really nice if you didn't have a lot of makeup on. Like, it still looks nice, but this is more, I feel like, your fresh face look. But yeah, guys, embrace who you are to the fullest. The flaws, the quirkiness, everything that makes you who you are, just embrace it. Your tone of voice, your accent, where you come from, how you look, your body, your hair type, absolutely everything. Embrace it. I'm going to use the setting spray by Huda Beauty. It's a glow cocoa, and I love it. It smells like coconut, and it gives you a glow. Summer. It smells like summer. And I'm actually going to do the back of the beauty blender. I'm just going to go over my face. Because sometimes when you put on a setting spray, you'll notice like you'll have like all these little dots where the facial mist landed, and you don't want them to dry out like that, because if not, your skin is going to look blotchy. So just take the back of a beauty blender and just start to blend it out by just dabbing it like that if you have anything like that. And it doesn't mess up your makeup. It looks really nice. So for the lip color, I am going to go pretty neutral. They have, like, Pop Beauty came out with these colors, and these are called Permanent Pouts. So these are long wearing lip colors, and I am going to go for, I think I'm going to do this pink one. No, that's too much pink. No, actually I'm going to do this one. This one is more of a peachy one. It's called Butter Babe. Pretty. I'm going to use a orangey blush, like this peach tone blush, because I wanted to match with my lip color. I feel like that's going to look nicer. This one is unfortunately discontinued. I believe it's by NYC, but I love it. So if you're going to do like a lip color, I would recommend matching it. It looks really pretty. Even though I already did the red cheek stain, I'm going to do this one on top. See? There you go. And a little bit of highlight, and then we are done. Highlight, what are we going to do? Oh, you know what? We're going to be using my palette, the Pixie Beauty and Dulce Candy palette. And this is my second palette, guys, but I am going to be using one of these colors for the highlight today. But what else? Oh, what I was saying about Twitter, guys. The reason I brought up Twitter is because someone tweeted something about how, like, oh yeah, who was it? Somebody did, I forgot. Oh yeah, Trey Melvin. He actually tweeted this, and I retweeted it, and I just really agree with it. I've gotten to the point in my spiritual life where all I have to do is be genuinely hurt by something, and God will handle the rest. And I totally relate to that, guys, because at the beginning of the year, like I told you guys, I lost these, I'm going to quote it because it wasn't really a friendship, but I lost a friendship, I lost a sister, and I lost, not physically, but like the relationship. And then someone who worked for me also, and this person who worked for me was actually, I'm not going to say it because I know she watches my videos, but and it's irrelevant to who it is. But this person who worked for me always made these little comments about, like, ay, mujeres como tú no pueden tener hijos, pobrecita, like things like that, you know? Ay, te miras bien cansada. When I was not tired. I'm like, no, no estoy cansada. Like, where the hell? And like, you know, trying to pity me also because when she started working with me, I was in the process of, even before I started doing IVF, so she would say stuff like, ay, mujeres como tú, que no pueden tener hijos. Like with that attitude, you know what I mean? She would say things like that, and my husband called her out one day, and she totally denied everything, but we were going to let her go just because we were unhappy, and she actually ended up quitting herself, and we were so happy about that because we didn't have to fire anybody because that's so uncomfortable, but she ended up just quitting, and this is before the pandemic hit. So when the pandemic hit, I think like in March for sure here, we weren't working for like the first 3 months of the year, so we were also like, our finances were like, okay, we need to really figure out where are we spending money, where can we save, and the services that she was offering for us did cost a lot of money, so we were happy like that we did not have to fire her, and we didn't even know the pandemic was going to hit. So everything just worked out. It's like you decided to quit. We were unhappy. We didn't have to fire you, and you quit at a perfect time when we were going to have to let you go, even if we didn't have any plans to let you go because we were, you know, trying to save money around that time. And so that happened. And the same thing with another relationship. It just ended with a few. And I didn't even have to lift a finger or exert any energy to make it happen. It just happened that way, and it revealed a lot of things about people and their true intentions with me. And I found that to be so magical because it just kind of like happened one after the other. And it's almost like when you are just focused on bettering yourself in every way and trying to be the best person that you can possibly be, or a more complete version of yourself. I hate saying like the best because you already are the best. It's just you have to realize it, you know? But like really stepping into who you are, I feel like God really does take care of everything else around you, and you don't have to do anything. It just like happens. And at first you do question it. You're like, okay, why are all of these people walking out of my life at this moment right now? And the crazy part about it though is that people actually come into your life that have the true intention. So I've made, you know, new friends who I am connecting in a whole different kind of level. And I am just so much more happier with that type of energy, and inauthentic energy, I should say, because it was fraudulent. So I really resonate with that. That's why I want to tell you guys just to focus on you, do you. So my makeup is done. I'm actually really happy with my hair, even though it's a little bit frizzy today. But I'm actually happy because it's not super insane, but I like where this is going. And I'm really happy. I have so much more to tell you guys. I think I'm going to save it for another vlog because I want to do... I'm talking too much. My brain is moving faster than my mouth at this point. But I actually wanted to tell you guys some really exciting things that I plan on doing for my birthday, because my birthday's coming up August 20. and I wanted to talk to you guys about my plants, but I also have like a haul that goes along with the plants, and I wanted to do it in a different video because I feel like this one's already too long. There you go. ¿Sabes qué? Me voy a quitar el maquillaje de mis lunares because I've been covering them up so much lately, I forgot how they look. Oh my god, Isaac has the same lunar. The same one. There you go. Much better. Okay, chicas, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. I'm gonna go have lunch, finish what I plan on doing today, and I can't wait to see you on my next vlog and in the comment section, of course. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to continue to see the content that I put out. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell if you are interested in seeing my videos. Otherwise, they're not going to show up in your feed. They're not going to show up in your recommended pages. The only way that you're going to see my content is if you hit the notification bell. And that is the truth for my audience. I know you guys, for the most part, don't even get notifications. And a lot of you guys have been unsubscribed. Or honestly, like the subscriber count now, it doesn't even matter. It's more about the notification bell, so your audience does know when you upload something. So Pepper wants to come out, guys. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. I love you. Have a blessed and beautiful day, and I can't wait to see you on my next one. Bye!